pressure that we throw away. Conventionality belongs to yesterday. There is a chance that we can make it so far. We stop believing now we can be who we are. Greece is the word that you heard. It's got groove, it's got meaning.
Hey everyone, welcome to Tuesday. I am always excited to be here with you guys. Hopefully you guys heard my new intro. I am so excited. I want to give a special shout out, first of all, to Steve for helping me get this fantastic music, but Tori Patter, who did the music, who is an amazing musician. And I also have a new outro until the end. So make sure you guys stick around for the end as well. So thank you guys, Steve and Tori, for the fantastic music, which I think is pretty awesome. But anyway, so welcome everybody. Happy Tuesday. I am always so excited to be here with you guys. Thank you for coming along with me. I'm sorry. I feel like you guys started without me in the chat. But first of all, Chelsea, congratulations. I had no idea you were getting married this weekend. That is absolutely awesome. And you're going to have to share with us some of those fantastic wedding photos. I can't wait to see them. So congratulations. And girl, go get yourself married. I'm so excited for you. So anyway, so a whole bunch of people look like you guys are here already and already starting without me. So, hey Zach, hey Steve, what's going on? Josh, thank you so much. Thomas, hey, what's going on? I feel like I'm missing a whole bunch of people. Gig Money Manisby, how are you? Let's see. Chelsea, I already said hi to. I think that's freaking awesome. Okay, so I have a jam-packed night tonight. Before we even get started, I do have subscribers only mode on. Hey, Kevin, what's going on? I have subscribers only mode on, which means that you have to be a subscriber in order to participate in the chat. So if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. If not, you can sit back, relax, and have some fun watching this live tonight as well. Okay, so hold on just for one more second. I have two topics. I kind of threw in one at the very last minute because I was going through, can't remember whether it was Reddit or Facebook, and I saw someone post this. I'm like, whoa. And it kind of reminded me of a situation that I had. So I figured I would share that with you guys today. It's actually just a picture. But I think it's kind of worth talking about. So I know you guys are on your seats waiting to hear about it. Bear with me. Trying to even pull up my own live so that way I can chat with you guys as I am talking tonight as well. Okay, so anyway, so three topics. First one, it's a Doordash update, but not really. All of us, I think, have seen it before, but it came back in a new way in a market. So it should be interesting to see if it it has come and it is going to really understand, to really see if it gets rolled out in different markets. So here it is. I'm going to put it up on the screen right here. And you're going to be like, Kim, this already came to my market. And yes, I think it's come to every one of our markets, but this is kind of what's different about it. And this is actually out of Illinois, but this is the thing. So I think we've all gone through the facial scan and the ID scan, but it only happened once. Here's the update. It's now happening more often, kind of like an Uber Eats scenario, which I think it's pretty awesome, at least in my opinion. I want to hear what you guys think and what your opinion of this is as well. So just interesting. Okay, so driving with Chris, you just did this past Saturday. Okay, so did you get it more than once? I'm just curious, because this dasher is reporting that not only did it come to their area, that they are now seeing it quite frequently, which I personally have been saying that DoorDash needed to do this all along. And I think it's very well deserved at this point. At least I kind of go by what kind of goes on in my own area. And I see a lot of double accounts in my area. I'm not going to lie. So I feel like this is really going, hopefully, to kind of weed out those accounts that people are using two accounts yet. I hopefully it's going to maybe even weed out some of those accounts that, people buy off of Facebook. So I'm hoping that it's going to make drivers a little bit more legit. So that way the dasher that comes to your house and says that it's Sarah and it's actually like, I don't know, Mike. And I'm being nice there, but yeah. Hey Trader, what's going on, my friend? Um so anyway, I was actually really pleasantly surprised. I hope it comes to my own market, because I think that it would kind of weed through, even I think it might even help, it might help with oversaturation in my own market and kind of get through some of the the drivers that are not doing the most legal things that are out there. So hey, so if this is in your area, you guys are going to have to let me know. Hey Tony, what's going on? So if this is in your area, you're going to have to let me know if you are seeing this more often, or are you seeing this for the very first time? Like I said, I feel like my market was one of the very first ones that rolled this out. I think it'd be really interesting to see if we start seeing this more often. At least in my area, I personally would like to see it more often. Would you guys like to see it more often in your area as well? Hey, Sarah Sue, welcome. How are you? Um, yeah, when I first did mine, I'm like, oh, this is like the best thing ever. And I'm like, I'm so excited. I don't care whether I have to do this a couple times. And it was like the one and only time I ever had to do it. I'm like, that kind of defeats the whole entire purpose. So I would like to see it more often. I'm just saying. So the one and only time you had to verify your DoorDash account and almost didn't work. It took me 30 minutes to get it to work. Zach, you're not the only person I've heard who said that. I've heard a lot of people say that they had a hard time verifying their account. Luckily for me, I guess I didn't turn my head enough, or I didn't turn my head the right way at the right time, and I had to do it twice and then it went through. So I didn't have too hard of a problem. Like I said, it could have been the operator doing it opposed to the app, but you're not the only person that I've actually heard say that. Um, so, Chris, you said that you've done it twice this year. Okay, well, it's better than my one time. I don't know. So, I guess be on the lookout just in case you start seeing this pop up more and more in your own market. So don't be surprised. I never mind I'll be honest, I never mind the facial scan. I'm lazy. I have a hard time with get the driver's license part of it, because now I have to open my purse. I have to take out my driver's license. You have to scan the front. You have to scan the back. And maybe it's just me and I'm lazy, but that's the one I'm like, I would rather just do the facial recognition and call it a day. I'm just saying. So anyway, that was the kind of the latest that I've seen in any kind of updates that I've seen in DoorDash this past couple weeks. They kind of stopped a little bit of their, like, all the for a while. They were literally, I feel like, doing like some kind of like minor update that was annoying. I have to tell you though, now that I've been using it more and more and more, the whole photo tilt is the most annoying thing I think DoorDash could have ever done. in the app. I can't tell you, probably like every single time I go to take a picture, it tells me that it's tilted. And then I say, what's the purpose of telling me it's tilted? Because you just take the picture again and you can bypass it. So I don't understand that feature, to be honest with you, because it, to me, it does absolutely nothing. The same thing I get all the time. I put on the flash and it says your picture is too dark. I'm like, well, the flash is on. It's not going to get any brighter than what it is right now. So I don't understand that as well. And then once again, you do it a second time and you bypass it and you're on your merry way. So I don't get it. Ugh. Anywho, so luckily, I think that, hey, Brian, what's going on? I just really, hopefully, they stopped kind of those minor changes. Not that I'm looking for a major one either, but I always try to keep you guys as informed as I possibly can as I see the stuff happening. And if you guys have anything in your own markets you want to, pass on to me. That way, I'm aware of it. Please send it my way. You can email me, you can message me on Instagram, and we can kind of, send me whatever you have. Uh, North Jersey. Welcome, North Jersey. Yeah, it's been gray forever. That's one of the main reasons why I am top dasher. That was one of the reasons and only reasons why I'm top dasher is scheduling in my area. It's hard. Like I think December I wasn't a top dasher, and December I felt like I didn't need it just because it's December. You can kind of go on whenever you want to because it was so busy. And then January rolled around. I'm like, I don't need Top Dasher again. It was fine in December. And oh, I needed it in January and I didn't have it. It was hard to get a schedule. It was hard just to dash now. Like everything about it. I got kicked off nonstop as soon as I paused more than twice. So anyway, that's one of the reasons why I still remain a top dasher to this point, just because of that. I know everybody's market different, and you know what? Whatever works for you, go ahead and do you, and whatever, money you make, and go make your money. But for me, I have to in my area still maintain top dasher in order to even get on the schedule and work the schedule whenever I want to. And that's like another thing. Like I feel like my schedule, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate, is like my schedule is literally all over the place because, my daughter was in school. She's not going to be in school as of next week and she'll be off for 2 weeks. So, oops, microphone. So it's going to be a lot of going in, going out, like doing a live, not doing a live. I just feel like it's just all over the place. So, yeah. Yeah, and you know what? You're funny, Zach. You were gonna hassle me about Top Dasher no matter what. So we'll agree to disagree on that one. But it's all about the scheduling, and I really need it because I need to just kind of pick up and go whenever I have the time to go out and go make money. Sometimes I go out for an hour, sometimes I go out for 2 hours, sometimes I go for 12 hours. But I need that flexibility just because of that. But anyway. Yeah, so that's kind of what's going on. Thomas, I agree with you on this. Catering orders have slowed down in DoorDash. I haven't gotten a catering order in DoorDash in probably like 3 weeks. Um, my main my my main catering places around me were Boston Market and Chipotle, and they closed my Boston Market. So one of my major catering places is no longer, which I was like devastated. It was like literally here one day and gone the next. I think that's how most places operate, but oh, I was devastated for catering, but also for me personally, just because I loved eating. I loved eating at Boston Market. It was actually semi-healthy, but anyway. So that is the new Doordash update that I've seen this past week. So, okay, so this is interesting. And I don't see him in here tonight, but I'm going to give him a major credit for this next article. Christopher Taylor, who's usually in here, sent me this about 2 days ago. And Steve, if you're here, this one is definitely for you and right up your alley. So, a customer, an Instacart customer was charged $2,783 for a Kroger's order that she placed for $282. She said, "My heart stopped." So this actually comes out of Ohio. Um, Lady placed an order for $282. It was a large order because it was for her and daughter and a lot of stuff going on in her personal life. And she was communicating with her shopper, and then the shopper stopped communication altogether. And all of a sudden, she got an alert from her bank saying that she was charged $2,783. Can you imagine what it be like? Would your heart just like plummet if you saw that someone tried to charge 2000 almost $2,800 to your credit card? Yeah, I would have not been a happy camper. So she was in panic mode. She was on the phone for an hour with Kroger. She didn't know what to do. Kroger canceled the order immediately, and stopped it and rectified the situation. Um, I'll be honest, it didn't seem like Instacart was too much of a help whatsoever. Mainly, she communicated with Kroger, even though it was an Instacart shopper that was doing it. The response, that if I can pull it up, the response that DoorDash gave them, which I mean, DoorDash, wow, Instacart gave them is, where did it go? The company added that its shoppers, independent contractors who pick up orders for customers, must undergo a background check that includes a search of state and county criminal records, checks against federal registry, sex offender registry, the National Crime Database, and global watch list, plus a social security number trace. So they're defending this shopper who just practically stole $2,800 worth of merchandise, on a background check. Do we not learn anything that these background checks are sometimes really not the most reliable things in the entire world? I'm just saying. So this is the kicker. Kroger decided to offer her a gift card for her compensation. So I want you guys to, hopefully you guys haven't seen this article yet. So if you have seen this article, don't put it in chat. But if you don't know this, I want you guys to guess right now. How much do you think the initial gift card for Kroger for this customer was offered to this customer? Put it in the chat right now. Sorry, my Dr. Pepper went down the wrong pipe. Sorry about that. So anyway, now they lost my voice. Sorry. So the initial offer on the gift card. Oh my god, I just lost my voice that quickly. So Zach, you said $10. Gig Money Madness, you said 300. um, let's see what else. Steve, you said 110. Josh, hands up and over there. Yeah, right. Anyway, so the initial That's funny. That's why I shouldn't drink Dr. Pepper while I'm driving. That's actually really funny. So anyway, the initial gift card that they try to offer this customer was $20. $20 to compensate her for a $2,800 mess up. Would you take $20 for a $2,800 mess up? Sorry. Sorry, guys. So yeah, so the customer was not happy about this whatsoever, or she was not even happy with her $20. I don't blame her whatsoever if she was mad about the $20. They came back and gave her a whopping $250. Would $250 do it for you guys? Because I know me, like I would not even be happy with $250. I'm just saying. $250 for a $2,800 mistake. Like this poor lady, like what happens if she only had like one credit card and she had like a $3,000 limit? They just completely just screwed this lady out of money. And we all know how banks work. You know, it's not like instantly it turns back the hand of time and you got that $2,800 right back. I'm just saying. So I don't know. I need some milk. Yeah, I probably do at this point. I think it's finally go I feel like it's finally going away. It was like all of a sudden, like I gulped and I'm like, oh, like it was a really bad, it was a really bad one. Anyway, yeah, Chris, right? Hell no, I want all my money back and then some. You know, I think I would want to get my lawyer involved and I would want like at least $10,000 for my pain and suffering of everything that you missed out. Like, there's some literally some financial issues going on if one of your shoppers decided to take $2,800. And I would want to know what's happening to that shopper that just stole my $2,800. Like, wouldn't you want to know? I'm just saying. And I guess maybe it's just my years in like retail and how much all these companies have. Oh, come on. They can do better than a $250 gift card. See, see, Steve, okay, so maybe my $10,000 was a little lowball, you know. You said 25K. I'm just saying, I would go after pain, I would go after suffering, I would go after hardship. I would just go, I would go crazy. I would be one of those customers. And I'm not normally one of those customers, but in this case, I'm like, oh yeah, I am totally one of those customers at this point. So I'm I was no, $250. I just kept shaking to so Josh, you said 100,000. Okay, do we have 200,000? We can do a bidding war right now on the compensation. Yeah, I'm telling you. It's there you go, Steve. 101. Are we going to go up from there? 101. Oh, there you go, Thomas. 200. Do we have a million? Do we have a million? Ah. I thought we could have fun with this. And I was right. I just kept shaking my head when I was reading this. And I just kept shaking my head. $250. $250. Man. I think the most I've given in my retail career, I actually gave a customer $500 gift card once because a it was a mess up on one of my seamstress in my store messed up on a not a bridal gown, but a bridesmaid gown. I'm for a wedding, and she needed it like the next day, and it was completely botched. And Yeah, we had a race in order to get her her dress done properly. So I think the most I've ever given a car, but that was like in my power as a store manager. So I can't imagine you not having the power as a corporation of a company to give more than $250. I'm just saying. Uh, Tony Goodwin, $1 billion, really? It's $1 million. No, I'm just kidding. Um, yeah, is I'm gonna be so mean right now, but is Instacart worth $1 billion? I'm just saying. um, but anyway, yeah, curry bound. I hope I am curry bound. I filled out my background check. It came back. I have it. I'm kind of waiting to hear from Curry, um, and see what the next steps are. That's kind of where I'm kind of like in the Karen Kim. I don't think I am a Karen, but I can be a Karen when I need it. If I'm missing $2,800, oh, I'll be a Karen for a day if I'm missing out $2,800. I'm just saying. But yeah, so I'm waiting on Curry to respond back because my background check came back. So I'm actually really excited to start on Curry. I started delivered, but I haven't gotten an order yet, so I can't even comment on that. But as soon as I get started on deliver and do my first order, I will get you a video as soon as it comes out, or as soon as I get an order. And I'll give you guys a video as soon as I do a curry run. I'm excited for both of them to start. So I was at 14 apps. So now my total is now 16 apps altogether. Okay, so Tony, you got activated. Okay, so Steve, we might need a chat. I'm just kidding. I might have to reach out to Curry because I haven't had a response yet since I got my background check back. Anyway, but yes, I am very excited. Can you imagine me carrying steel drums, Thomas? Oh my god. I can lift a lot. I don't know. It'll probably test my strength, but yeah, I always say I am small, but I am mighty. Even though I'm like 5'2", I am mighty. It's fun. I need to upgrade my phone. I keep saying that. Yeah, I you know yeah, I do need to upgrade my phone because I feel like I'm always fighting storage on my phone because I still only have an iPhone. I only do one phone. And I know you guys always say, Kim, you need a second phone. I've only had one phone. And now I'm like, okay, it's either I need an upgrade on my phone or I need a second phone. I can't believe I'm saying that because I still do almost all my videoing besides my GoPro stuff like on my phone, and I edit on my phone. Man, my phone's been through the ringer, literally. I did it ringer phone. Okay, that joke. Yeah, I am such an iPhone girl. I don't know whether an Android would be right for me. I have a feeling I would do another iPhone just because I'm just an Apple girl. I have iPads, I have iPhones, like I'm an Apple girl. I don't know. I think I would have a hard time with an Android. I don't know. I think Gary from Middleton Technologies has been after me to get an Android for I can't tell you ever since I probably met him at this point, but I just can't seem to break that. I'm going to get an Android. I don't know. I'll keep you updated. Anyway, so that is the fantastic Instacart debacle that happened with this poor lady out in Ohio. So, and unfortunately, I I I haven't seen a one this big, but it's not the first time. Unfortunately, I feel like we've heard Instacart shoppers stealing from Instacart customers. And man, I think that's just so sad to me. I'm just saying, like, why? Okay, so this is the thing I have a hard time with because in the article they were saying that the shopper purchased, where was it? They purchased 6 packs of Butterball turkey bacon for $26, 5 bottles of Dawn premium dish soap for $73, and 15 bottles of Gain laundry detergent for $239. And that was just kind of the start on it. How does it, this is, so I know DoorDash doesn't allow this ever to happen. So, and either does Uber Eats, I don't think as well. How does the Instacart credit card allow a shopper to charge go from $282 to almost $2,800? Like, how does that how does that even compute? Like, how does that even happen from an Instacart standpoint? That's what I kind of want to know. Like, why wasn't it flagged? Why wasn't it declined? Like, hello, $282, $2,800, like that. Hello. I'm just saying. Oh, okay. Brian, I'll have to look into this. Thank you. Metro by T-Mobile, there's a lot of phones that you can get, and you just have to sign up for 6 months, and you can get a medium range phone. Okay, I'll have to look into that. I'm gonna have to probably. I'll bite the bullet at some point. I keep saying that. 2 years later, I think the very first initial conversation I ever had with about two phones, and I didn't even know people actually did this, was when UDM and I had our very first show together. Our very first topic was two phones versus one phone. And he's like, "You don't have two phones?" I'm like, "No, I only have one." So it was a whole huge debate. So I'm like, ever since then, I'm like, okay, maybe I need two phones. And nope, still operating on one. But anyway, so Instacart done. Okay, so this is kind of funny, but not funny because I know this would scare the living you know what out of me. So a DoorDash driver made a delivery in the dark the other night, and they were approaching the house, and they had to get to the customer's porch, and this is what she encountered. Hold on. So how would this scare the crap out of you? Yeah. Um, this would have scared honestly, this looks actually pretty real. This probably would have scared me. You would expect it during Halloween time. I don't know whether I would expect it now. Um, this DoorDash driver actually screamed. And when she got to the porch, the customer was waiting for her, and the customer was laughing at her. Do you think it's funny? See, to me, I don't think that's funny. Like, why would you think that's funny if it really scared the crap out of your DoorDash driver? I'm just saying. Uh, I think I don't know. I think that they were trying to be funny, but when it comes to kind of stuff like this, I don't know. I mean, last Halloween, but like it was Halloween when this happened to me. Like they had the um clown on a porch, and it was all like dark, and then it came on as soon as you approached it, and that actually scared the crap out of me because there were no porch lights, and I wasn't expecting it because I didn't see it. Um so anyway, um I felt bad, sorry, for this poor DoorDash driver who encountered this person's sixth sense of humor. I'm just saying. uh, yeah, that would actually be funny. He gets maced, yeah. Would you actually mace them? Ah, would you think that this is real? Like, be honest. Would you actually think that this is real? Josh, I'm sorry. I'm only paying attention somewhat to the comments. So, do you have a good Grubhub bucket? Is that for me or is that for someone else? No, my Grubhub is dried up. Like it's bad. It's bad. I turned it on yesterday, and I got 2 cowbells for the entire morning that I worked. So, I don't know. Hopefully, some of you guys are having better success in your own markets when it comes to Grubhub, but I have not been having much success in my own in my own area. But anyway, so I just thought I would share this little bit of humor with you guys. um, I don't know. It would have scared the crap out of me. I'm just saying. And I don't scare very easily, but if you're not expecting it, I don't know. People sometimes have have a little bit of a sixth sense of humor. So anyway, those were my 3 topics for this evening. That's kind of it for tonight, unless you guys have more to talk about tonight with me. I feel like I have another jam-packed week coming up, so that's actually pretty exciting. Tomorrow night is Money Hungry with Zach Drive Sass, who is here tonight. We have a really good show. I think a really good show planned for tomorrow night. We have some really good topics coming up. So I'm actually really excited because I know we are going to have some differences of opinions on some of these topics. So, but so I just got through 3 topics. One was Instacart. Yeah, so I'm really excited for tomorrow night's show. So you're going to have to make sure that you join us on the Rideshare Guy at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. I think we have a really good lineup happening for tomorrow night. Thursday is the Rodeo Roundtable at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on the Rideshare Rodeo channel. So we have that on Thursday, and then weekends, man, I just go out and hustle my butt and make as much money as I possibly can because I feel like my weeks are jam packed. So that's kind of my week that is coming up. Obviously, I will be back here next Tuesday. I'm like, wait, what day is it? I will be back here next Tuesday. Hopefully, you guys will be back here as well. Once again, a big shout out to everybody who's here, obviously. All my members who are here as well. I've had them going across the tickering on the bottom. So, thank you guys for being members. And I'm trying to think of what else. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Make sure that that bell is turned on so you know when all my latest videos come out. Don't forget to give this live a thumbs up. Best ways of helping out. Oh, and also a shout out again to Tori for my fantastic new music. I'm really excited. So stick around until the end so you see the new music that is here on this channel. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys for always being a huge support to this channel. And I really, truly appreciate every single one of you. So if you are driving, please stay safe and remember kindness is sorry, wrong side. Kindness is always free. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. See you in the next video or next week. Bye, everyone. Peace out.
Stop